Welcome back to the Hobbyist Novice. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Disney Lorcana's alternate way to play called Pack Rush. Pack Rush is a quick new way to play the Disney Lorcana trading card game. Especially if you're new to the game, it's a really great way to learn the game, the basics of the game, the fundamentals, see some new cards. Now, Pack Rush lets you play Disney Lorcana using just a couple of booster packs. It's a faster paced game, you only go up to 15 lore, it's a lot of fun. To me, it's honestly the most interesting way to open packs of Disney Lorcana. It's the only way I like to open packs now. We'll go ahead, we'll grab 2 packs each, we'll play a little game, we'll see what's inside. It's a lot of fun. We're going to play a couple of games of Disney Lorcana's Pack Rush today, and a special thank you to Ravensburger for providing us with a Disney Lorcana Illuminator's Trove from their newest set, Archazia's Island, as we'll be using the 8 packs to come in this Illuminator's Trove today for a couple of games of Disney Lorcana's Pack Rush. And honestly, a Trove is like a one-stop shop of everything you need to play Pack Rush. It's a lot of fun. You get 8 packs in here. It gives you 2 games, unless you even play best of 3 with Pack Rush, which I guess technically you could, and we've done it a few times. Especially if you get one really quick game where you get to 15 lore in like no time, you only saw like half your cards. Play again. Pack Rush is also the perfect way to play in between rounds. Say you're at a tournament, you finish quick, you're playing an aggro deck, and you still got 35 minutes to go. Play a game Pack Rush. Why not? It's a lot of fun. So let's go over the rules of Pack Rush. How do you play it? We're going to find out today, and then we're going to get into some gameplay of it as well. So for Disney Lorcana's Pack Rush, you need 2 unopened booster packs to get started. Once you get those 2 booster packs, go ahead and rip it open, and you either got your puzzle pieces or informational pieces towards the back. Put those to the side. You're going to be using those as your ink later on as we get started. The other cool thing about Pack Rush, it could be from any sets. It doesn't need to be 2 from Archazia's Island. You can have a first chapter booster pack. You have 1 Archazia's Island booster pack. Either or. Mix match, play what you want, and we determine the first player just as we do in a regular game. However you might be comfortable with. You want to do high roll, you want to just do heads or tails, you want to just say, hey, you can go first, go for it. Now we get to the fun. Open up those booster packs. Now when you're opening up those booster packs, do not look at the cards first. That's part of the fun and the surprise of playing Pack Rush. So like we said, set aside those marketing and puzzle pieces. You're going to need them later as they will be your ink to get the game started. Now shuffle up all of those cards together from those 2 booster packs. Don't look, don't peek. You want it to be a surprise. It's a lot of the fun of it. The other thing about Pack Rush is there are no ink restrictions. Play whatever you want, enjoy it, play all 6 together, go for it. Got to start things off, of course. Set your lore tracker to 0. You don't want to get a head start on anyone else. That would be frowned upon. Now your starting hand's a little bit different with Pack Rush. You're not going to start with 7 cards. You're going to start with 5. 5 cards will get you started as we get ready to go. Same as before though, you can mulligans. If you want to alter your hand, same as you would as a regular game, alter as many as you want. Go ahead, shuffle them back into your deck, let your opponent know what you're doing, go from there. Now take those 2 puzzle pieces, marketing cards, put those down in your inkwell. That's how we're gonna get started here for Pack Rush. All right, we're ready to go. Now, like I said earlier, Pack Rush, it's not like a regular game of Disney Lorcana. It's meant to be a little bit quicker, so you're only gonna go up to 15 lore, not 20 for this one. If you need to draw a card and you've run out of cards, that's okay. Don't worry, it happens. These are shorter decks, of course. You can just go ahead, shuffle your discard, and place it face down. There's your new deck. Let's keep going. When it comes to creativity in Disney Lorcana, sky's the limit. Have fun with it. This game is super fun, whether you're playing Pack Rush or, of course, regular constructed events. But again, if you're someone who's just getting used to Disney Lorcana or just want to start playing the game, looking for an easy way to do it, this is the way to do it. Grab yourself an Illuminator's Trove. I can't say that enough, because in here you're going to get everything you need to play the game. So just to talk really quick of what's in one of these Illuminator's Troves, let's get into it. All right, and we'll talk about real quick what you get inside one of these Illuminator's Trove. If you're not familiar, you do get 1 storage box, 7 card dividers, 8 booster packs, each with 12 randomized cards, 6 damage counter dice, and 1 lore counter. This will give you everything you need to get started. Without further ado though, there's your Trove. Let's get into a game of Pack Rush, and let's see who will win. Will it be myself or Mrs. Hobbyist? Hey, me again. Yeah, same outfit, everything, and we are about to get into Pack Rush, but if you would just do me a small favor. Before we go ahead and get into Pack Rush, give the video a little bit of like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the channel quite a lot. And without further ado, let's go ahead and play some Pack Rush. All right, let's open up our Trove to play some Pack Rush. All right, so with your Trove, you get 8 packs, which is good enough for 2 rounds of Pack Rush. So we'll put 4 here, 4 there. Go ahead and pick your 2. I will go Holt and Mirabelle. Put these to the side for game 2. Now I have to determine who will go first. Would you like to do a high dice roll, or how would you like to do it?
High dice roll.
I have 8. And as usual, I lose with 2. So will you go first or second?
First.
Alright, so now we open up our booster pack. It's best you don't look at the cards yet, that way the game can be a surprise for everyone. And you set aside the marketing puzzle cards as you'll need them later on to get the game started. Let's go ahead and open our packs and see what we get. Alright, so we'll set aside the 2 puzzle pieces here, and then we'll shuffle the other 2 packs of cards together, not looking at what we got. No sleeves either. Alright, so we shuffle these all together. Again, there are no ink restrictions in Pack Rush, so you can play with all your cards. No need to worry about having 2 ink colors for your deck. And for your starting hand, you do draw 5 cards as opposed to the 7 in a normal game. And now we can go ahead and get the game started from this point on. Pack Rush is played as normal with Disney Lorcana rules. First player to reach 15 lore or more wins the game. If you need to draw and you run out of your cards in your deck as well, you shuffle your discard and place it face down, and your new deck is right there. So let's go ahead and get started. And you 10 mulligan if you like. I just see 2 foils right away, so I know no enchanted in these packs. I'm going to mulligan 2. And we'll shuffle these back in.
I'm going to mulligan 2 also. Okay. Going to ink Archimedes and play Candlehead and pass.
Alright, I'll draw. I'm gonna ink the Kakamora and play Grunge for 2 and pass.
I'm going to ink Wake Up Alice, and I'm going to play and I will quest for 1 and pass.
Alright, I'll draw. Oh, this is kind of interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and ink Calhoun. I'm gonna play 1 Honey Marin for 2. I'll exert 2 ink. When you play this character, if an opponent has an exerted character in play, I gain 1 lore from that Honey Marin. I'm going to use my other 2 ink to play a 2nd Honey Marin to gain another lore to get to 2 lore. And then I'm going to trade Grunge with Candlehead. Take Grunge out as well, and I will pass my turn.
I'm going to ink Marisa's Machine. I'm going to play Archimedes and pass.
Alright, I'll reset my ink. Draw for turn. Oh, what a wonderful character to pull here. Alright, so I'm going to use Honey Marin to sing So Much to Give. When I sing this song, I draw a card, and chosen character gains Bodyguard until the start of my next turn. And I'll give this Honey Marin Bodyguard. So I'll put So Much to Give into my discard. I will quest that Honey Marin for 1. And with 4 ink left, first I'm going to ink my Robin Hood. Play Cheshire Cat for 5. When I play this character, I may deal 2 damage to chosen damaged character. You don't have any damaged characters, so nothing there, and I will pass my turn.
Okay. I will use 2 ink to... Actually, I will just ink Freckles. I will have Denali challenge your Bodyguard, Honey Marin.
Okay.
And he has resist +2, so he'll stay in. Then I will have Archimedes do 2 damage to your other Honey Marin.
Okay.
Which takes
So
them
3.
both out. And then I have this card that I want to play. And it says, if an opposing character was damaged this turn, I paid 2 less ink to play it.
Mm-hmm.
So Honey Marin was damaged, but she was banished, so can I still play it or no?
Both characters damaged this turn. I'd say yes.
Okay, so I'm going to play John Silver, and then I will pass.
I'll draw for turn. Alright, I'll use 2 ink to play Cirque. And that Dennehy card is really good. I'll take him out. That's tough actually. It's probably a bad move, but I'm just gonna pass.
Well then. Going to draw. I'm going to pay 2 ink to put in the Troubadour. Then I will quest John Silver for 2 and pass.
Alright. Reset, draw for turn. Alright, well this will be good, not right now. Just 3. I'll do 4 ink for Drizella. I'm going to trade Cheshire Cat with John Silver.
So John Silver is resist +1.
Well, then reset. Alright, I'm going to quest Cirque for 2 to start. Actually, let's just go all in here. I'm going to quest Cheshire Cat for 2 as well. Which kind of negates not doing anything in the last round. And I will pass.
Okay. Going to use 2 ink. I will have him challenge Cirque to take him out. His resist +2. I will have John Silver challenge Cheshire Cat. So he will get 3 damage on him. And I will have the Troubadour quest for 1 and pass.
Alright, I'll reset. Draw. I'm going to use 4 for a Stabbington Brother. And I'll have Stabbington Brother get rid of John Silver. This takes him out as well. I'm going to have Drizella get rid of Dennehy. Does 4 and resist +2. And then he does 3. And pass.
Okay. I will use 2 ink to put in Bolt. Then I'm going to quest for 2 and pass.
Alright. 3 set. And draw. Oh, that would have been good if I actually had more ink. Alright, well this seems silly to do, but I don't really have a choice. Alright, so I'm going to quest Drizella for 1 to get to 8. I'm going to use 3 ink to play You Got Company. When I play that, I ready my characters and they gain Reckless this turn. They can't quest, but they can challenge if able. So I'm going to have Drizella take out Mattias, which takes her out as well. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Just going to ink Unconventional Tool.
Okay.
Then I will quest both of my characters for 2 and pass.
Alright, and draw. Alright, we'll use 5 to play Mittens and pass.
Okay. I will use 3 ink. And then I will quest for 2 and pass.
Okay, draw. Things are not looking good for me here. He's 3 to place me. And for Mittens, gonna have to chop down on your characters to try and make something work. Alright, so I have Mittens, get rid of the Troubadour, do 1 damage back, and I will pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm going to use 1 ink to play Pain. Then I will quest for 2 and pass.
And the victory is in sight. I'll draw for turn. I will use 5. That's interesting. Alright, I'll use 5 for Hey Hey. When you play this character, put all cards from your hand into your inkwell face down and exerted. That just has me put him in there. And we'll have to try and prolong this as long as we can. So I will have... Berlioz has 5 defense. That's going to be tough. They're at 12. Alright, so Smee will get rid of Bolt. He does 1 back. Mittens will do 4 damage to Berlioz. And he does that back. And I will pass.
Okay. I'm going to pay 3 ink to put in Jafar. Then I'm going to quest for 2 for Pain and Berlioz and pass.
I think that's it.
I think that's game also.
You don't know what I'm going to pull next. And that won't do it. Just Toby for 1. And Jafar is going to... I'm just going to quest for 5.
I know.
So that'll get me to 13. Which shows if I would have quested that 1 turn, I probably would have won. Alright, that's it for game 1. Congratulations. Let's go to game 2. We're gonna go to the next path for the next round just to see what else we got here. Got a Belle, Fix-It Felix Jr., a legendary Minnie Mouse. Got Aladdin rare, Yokai, Yzma, Hey Hey.
Oh.
We got a rare Shere Khan.
I like him.
Archimedes on the foil.
My 2 foils are Archimedes and Jafar.
Oh yeah, the Jafar is a nice foil.
The Jafar is a nice foil.
Alright, 4 packs left for round 2. We have 2 Mirabelles, 2 Hatters. I guess I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Or should we roll again and go first?
No, you can go first because you lost.
Okay. Alright, pick your 2 packs and I'll take the leftovers. Oh, sorry. Maybe Mirabelle. Alright, let's open up our packs and get into round 2 of Pack Rush. Again, we set our puzzle pieces to the side and we'll be using those as our first 2 ink. And go ahead and shuffle the rest together. Let's see if we get an enchanted in one of these packs. Alright, and then draw 5. Set the rest to the side. And we play as normal from here.
I'm going to keep all of my cards.
Interesting. Can't tell if this is a bad idea to keep all these. No, I'm gonna put 1 back actually. No foils yet, so I still don't know if I have enchanted in here. Alright, I shall go first. I'm gonna go ahead and ink Maurice's machine for 3. And play Peg for all 3. And pass turn.
Okay.
And also reset my lore counter.
I'm going to ink Honey Lemon, the first foil that I pulled. I'm going to pay 1 ink, and then 2 ink, and pass.
Alright. We'll draw for turn. Gonna unfortunately ink Magical Maneuvers. Gonna play Snow White for 4. I really do like that card. We'll quest for 1 and pass.
Going to draw. I'm going to ink Pete. I'm going to use all 4 ink to put in Dr. Calico. And then I'm going to quest for 2 and pass.
Alright, reset and draw. Alright, I'm going to use 2 ink to play Sapphire Coil. And with that, during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may give chosen character -2 strength. I'm going to go ahead and quest Snow White for 2 to get to 3. And for Peg, just can't really take anyone out. So I'm going to go ahead and also quest her for 1 to get to 4 and pass.
I will draw. I'm going to use 3 ink to put in Pacha. I'm going to have Dr. Calico challenge Peg, which will do 3 damage to her, and he's resist +2. And then I'm going to have the Queen of Hearts and the Aristocat Kitten quest for 2 and pass.
Reset and draw for turn. I also realized I didn't even do the second card I meant to do in the last round. 2 and 2. I'm going to use Snow White as my quester here. She'll quest for 2. And I'm going to go ahead and ink Yzma. So with Sapphire Coil, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may give chosen character -2 willpower. I'll give that to Dr. Calico. So I'll have 1.
That's right.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to have more cards either way. I didn't see that. Unbelievable. Alright, I'll use 4 for Maid Marian. I feel like this is going to be a quick loss. Alright, this is going to have to be like a run to see who gets there first now, I feel like. I'll quest Peg for 1 and pass.
Okay. I'm going to draw. First, I'm going to have Calico take out Peg because he currently has 1 attack and she'll do nothing back. Then I will have...
So, during an opponent's turn with Maid Marian, whenever one of your allied character is damaged, I deal 1 damage to chosen opposing character.
Okay.
Also, I will go ahead and do that 1 damage to Pacha.
Okay.
And pass. Well, not pass, but
I'm going to quest Pacha for 3. That will take me to 7 because I have more cards in my hand than you. Then I'm going to quest Queen of Hearts for 1. Then I will quest my kitten for 1. Then I'm going to use going to ink Wendy. Use 2 ink to play This Is My Family to gain a lore and draw a card. And then I'm going to use my other 3 ink to play Perla and pass.
I feel like this game's already over. I'll draw, play Roger and Dolores, and I'm gonna have Maid Marian take out Pacha.
Okay.
She does, takes her out too. I will go ahead and quest Snow White for 2, get to 9. That is it. Pass.
Okay. Going to draw. Use 2 ink to play This Is My Family to gain a lore.
There it is.
Draw a card. Then I'm going to quest for the win.
Yeah.
I will just quest for the win.
Oh, and 2. I didn't even get halfway through my deck on this game.
I thought for sure you were going to win because you pulled Snow White right away.
Yeah, I did too, actually. Not today.
Okay. I only pulled 1 foil.
I only pulled 0 foils. I almost wonder we should play a second one with these.
Yeah, I see your second foil.
I didn't pull any foils yet.
Well, now you did.
Maybe never read it. We're going to do a second round with this one just because that was a very fast game. And there's my second foil. 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and mulligan 2.
I'm going to keep the cards I pulled.
It's the second time we're keeping them all.
Mm-hmm.
I need to have a very good hand again. Well, I guess I'll go first again since I keep losing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This could either go really good or really bad. But I'm going to go ahead and ink Raja. Try and get some bodies on the board right away. Roger. And Grandmother Fa. And pass.
Okay. I will draw. I'm going to ink Mufasa. Then I'm going to pay all 3 ink to put in Pacha and pass.
I will draw. I'm going to go ahead and ink Bolt. Put in Snow White. Quest for 3. And on Grandmother Fa quest, you can get +2 to another character this turn, which I'll give to Roger. And pass.
I'm going to use 2 ink to play This Is My Family to gain a lore and draw a card. And then I will ink Training Staff to put in Queen of Hearts. How many cards do you have? 1?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll quest Pacha for 3 and pass.
Alright. I'm going to reset and draw. I'm going to use 4 to put in Main Marion. Go ahead and quest Snow White for 2. I'm going to quest Grandmother Fa for 2, and then I'm going to give her +2. I'm going to give her +2 to Roger Radcliffe, and I'm going to have Roger Radcliffe take out Pacha.
Okay.
Which takes him out as well. And pass my turn.
I'm going to ink Dr. Calico. Play 3 ink to put in Perla, 1 to put in card Soldiers, and then I will have the Queen of Hearts take out Grandmother Fa and pass.
Alright, reset, draw. Gonna use all 4 ink again to play Moana. We will. Oh, actually, should have said when Grandmother Fa was damaged or banished, I get to deal 1 damage to chosen opposing character.
Go ahead.
I missed it, we'll leave it. Go ahead and quest Snow White for 2. And for Maid Marian, I'm just going to quest her for 2. I'm just going for the win here. I'd pass.
Okay. I'm going to use all 4 ink to play Shere Khan. When I play him, I have to discard my hand, so I will discard Kronk. Then I'm going to have, when I have a damaged character in play, he gets +2. So I will have him take out Maid Marian, which banishes him as well. And then I will quest for 2 and pass.
Alright, little reset. Draw. I'm going to pay 2 for Yzma. And when I play this character, I can draw a card and then choose and discard a card. I'll discard Maurice's Machine. I'm going to pay 1 more for Dolores. I will quest Snow White for 2. I'm going to quest Moana for 1 to get 14. And pass.
Okay. I will quest Shere Khan for 4. That's what put me to 10. And then I'll just quest these 2 also to get to 12. And then...
Oh, that's a good card too.
That's game.
Well, I finally win 1. 1 out of 3.
If you did not pull that Snow White again, I would have won. Or it would have been a closer match.
I might have played it differently if I didn't play Snow. So, no reason to get cocky. All good games.
Good game. Alright, let's see what else was in these packs.
Let's see if we got anything else good here. Again, 2 card is a really good card. Alright, so my foil was Thunderbolt. We have Clarabelle, Isabella, Out of Order, TikTok, Freckles, He's a Tramp, Keela, Magical Maneuvers, Lyle Tiberius Rourke, Sapphire Coil, and Belle. Let's see if you got any legendaries. Did you see both of your foils already?
I don't remember.
No, Pacho. This is my family a lot in these games. Mufasa, Dr. Calico. Where's Tillouise, Honey Lemon. I feel like I've gotten like 20 Honey Lemon
She's
foils.
my second foil.
I love that card. Baymax.
I love Trusty.
Trusty. Yzma. Another This Is My Family. Pete. Wendy Darling. I also got Thunderbolt. Bolt. Queen of Hearts. So no enchanteds, 1 legendary in the true as well. And that concludes our Pack Rush games for today. So there it is. There was our games of Pack Rush today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, Pack Rush is a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments below if you have already played Pack Rush, how that's going for you, how you enjoy the game. Do you put any of your own spin on it? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a little bit of like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the channel quite a bit. We're gonna have a lot more Disney Lorcana content coming your way, especially with the Reign of Jafar. Just a little over a month from now, we'll be hitting stores. And again, a very special thank you to Ravensburger for providing us with these Illumineers Trove to get our Pack Rush going for today's video. And stay tuned for the following video as well. We'll be going ahead and opening up one of these Lilo gift boxes that was also provided by Ravensburger. So again, special thank you there as well. We'll be doing that in our next video, so stay tuned for that as well. Follow on our other social channels if you don't already. The link's in the description. Thanks so much for joining us, and fellow hobbyists, I'll talk to you soon.